So the topic which we are going to discuss in this particular session is called umbrella branding versus individual branding. So we already discussed brand extension, advantages and disadvantages as well. So it is always a very crucial decision whether you want to go with umbrella branding or you want to go with individual branding in the brand extension. Okay, let's discuss that in detail now. So first question is, what is umbrella branding? So umbrella branding is also called as family branding, in which the marketing practice involve the use of single brand name for the sale of two or more related products. So basically, when a brand sell all its product with a single brand name, for example, Samsung, Sony, Whirlpool, Hair, Lloyd, they all uses the same name for. So that's why it is called family branding or umbrella branding. It is mainly used by the companies to build the positive brand equity or basically positive brand association with the customers. So since already there is a brand which is established brand, that's why it is always a safer side to extend into a new product category with the same product, with the same brand name. Some of the examples are Samsung, Amul, Nivea, Lloyd, Whirlpool. So there's so many. So why do companies go with umbrella branding? Let's discuss that. The first is brand image of the parent brand act as a differentiating factor. So whenever you are extending into a new category, one of the problems which most of the company faces is that the products, the customers are not able to associate with the new product category. So in that situation, your existing brand name can be very, very helpful because it brings your loyal customer base as well. You save a lot of money by using your existing brand. So whenever you're using your existing name, existing logo, existing branding elements, it saves a lot of money. Otherwise, if you will be using a new brand name, a new branding element, so it will you know that what could be the problem. You have to invest a lot of money. It is easy to launch product under a well-established brand. So if you have already a well-established brand and you are, let's say, extending into a very similar kind of category, so it becomes very, very easy to launch a new product category. New brands are easily leveraged to recall and recognition since your existing brand is very, very popular. So whenever you come up with something new, it becomes quite easy for the customers to recall and recognize it. For example, when Apple started making iPad, and then after making iPad, they started making iMagic keyboard as well as mouse. So it was easy for anyone to associate with it because it's a product accessory, but it is a new product category, right? Instant results can be expected, and due to because you're coming with a with huge expectation because you are an existing brand, you are coming with, so that could like initially it can pick up really your sales well, so you can directly get into a growth stage. Why it is not a good strategy? So when one of the brand fails, the another parent brand also gets affected. So that is the reason why it is not a very good strategy. At times one of the product category affects your other business as well. For example, let's imagine what happened with Nokia. Nokia mobile phone business industry affected, and hence when they extended itself into tablet community or tablet sector segment, there also the customer was not there and they were not happy to buy it. It may save your cost for at one time, but later you may need to invest a huge amount of money to protect your parent brand. Yes. So in case of failures, initially you might get a huge leverage because you're not investing too much money. But if your product fails, if your extended product category fails, then it will affect your parent brand. And for protecting that particular thing, you have to invest a lot of money then. So the customer point of view, what is the customer point? So the customer point of view is, first, it gives you an instant recognition, first benefit. Second, depending upon the experience of the new product or new product category, you will either get a lot of loyalty or you will get a negative word of mouth. So you will lose your loyal customers also, or in other case, you will gain a lot of new customers also. Let's talk about sub branding or individual branding. So in another marketing strategy in which every product produced by the company sells with its own unique brand name. So when a company is manufacturing all its product categories with a different name, with a different unique brand name, that is called individual branding. So it gives you a unique image. It gives you a unique identity. For every brand, you can establish it in a different way. And it also helps the brand occupy a distinct position related to the rival brand. So once you are coming with a new brand name, it becomes easier for you to create a distinct position because your existing luggage is not that heavy, right? What are the benefits? So the biggest benefit you have is that it's a complete different marketing strategy. So the marketing team can always think about a new marketing strategy for establishing a new brand. each individual brand can serve customer differently. So since you are coming up with a different brand name, so every brand can serve a different customer set. Every brand can have a distinctive image. Every brand can have a different positioning. Every brand can have a distinct target segment. It allows the companies to offer a wide range of products. So because since you are coming up with a different product brand name for different product category, you can now increase your portfolio, and you can diversify into other product categories also, not only in the like related product categories but into other product categories. So cheap products will not be undermining the image of the most expensive one. So even if you fail in one of your product brand, it does not affect the other product categories, because you are coming with a different name, so that name might get affected, and then you can close that brand, but still your other products will be safe and you will be easily making money out of it. So what are the drawback in it? So first, obviously, it's an expensive thing. You have to invest a lot of money. Second, there is a huge risk because you're coming with a new brand. You need to put in a lot of money to establish it, create new customer base for the existing brand. Or with the new brand, you don't have a loyal customer base for it, and it is riskier, just like new product. So if you are going into a new product with a new brand name, that means it's like high risk high return kind of game. So that means you're launching with your own brand name. The names could have been never heard by the customer. There's no association. Either you will be super successful by creating a very emotional connect with the customers, or either you will be super failure. There is a risk of market cannibalization also. The new product eats up the market share of the existing one. So there is a possibility that if you are bringing up different brand in a particular category only, for example in soap category you have three brands, so then there is a possibility that one of the brands can cannibalize means eating up the market share of the another brand of the same category. So let's give you one of the puzzle with the end of this session. That suppose there is a real estate company almost 30 years old. They want to invest into education sector by opening up schools and even in the medical facilities like hospitals. They are into a dilemma whether they you should umbrella branding or they should use individual branding. So do let me know your answer. So thank you for this particular session. Thank you for watching.